İyi akşamlar herkese. Öncelikle hepinize hoş geldiniz demek istiyorum ve katılımınızdan dolayı çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Dünya sıralamasında ilk yüzde yer alan üniversitemiz University of Birmingham, temsilcimiz Bayan Wen ile birlikte olacağız bu akşam. University of Birmingham'da eğitim ve Birmingham şehrinde yaşama dair merak edilen bütün sorularınızı cevaplamak üzere Bayan Wen memnuniyetle sizlere bilgi veriyor olacak. Öncelikle bir sunum olacak. Bayan Wen'in sunumu bittikten sonra sizlerden gelen soruları ben kendisiyle paylaşıyor olacağım ve cevapları Bayan Wen'den dinliyor olacağız. Temsilcimizi şimdi sunuma, webinarımıza dahil ediyoruz. Öncelikle kendisine hoş geldin deyip sonrasında webinarımızı başlatıyor olacağız. Hi Wen.
Hello everyone.
Hi. First of all, I wish you a happy new year. Thank you very much for today and for the presentation you will tell all of us.
Thank you.
We are ready to listen to you. If you are ready, you can start the presentation, please.
Thank you very much. Merhaba everyone and Happy New Year. My name is Wen. I'm the country manager for Turkey from the international recruitment team at the University of Birmingham in the UK. And it's my great pleasure to be able to talk with you today at the beginning of the exciting new year. If you have already drafted your New Year wishes for 2023 and studying in the UK is on your list, I do hope you will find my sharing today helpful. So in my session today, I would like to share all the information about the University of Birmingham, education at a global top 100 university, and also the life in the city of Birmingham. Well, UK, by the size of it, is not a huge country. However, there are over 100 universities in the UK, including quite a few world-leading ones, including the University of Birmingham. So when international students are considering to study in the UK, the first question is always, how can I choose the right university for me? Because there are too many options. And there are quite a few factors that you might want to take into consideration, such as the ranking, the city, the location, the reputation, whether the academics are going to be supportive, how about my future career development. All of this information that you might need to dig out and you might need to take into consideration. So today, I would like to help you a little bit by introducing the University of Birmingham, which hopefully will also shed light to this question of why studying in the UK and how to choose the right university for me. So in the session today, I will talk about a few top reasons of why studying at the University of Birmingham, also the city of Birmingham, what the city is like, and talking about the courses we're offering at the University of Birmingham, our entry requirements, and most importantly, the wide range of scholarships we offer for our students from Turkey. And how about the campus experience, and also after you finish your study at the University of Birmingham, we will support your career development and look after you during your study with us. So, first thing first, if you haven't heard of the University of Birmingham before, and if I have to give you top 5 reasons of why Birmingham, I have listed them here on my screen. So in a nutshell, University of Birmingham is a top 100 university in the whole world, and we are based at the second largest city in the United Kingdom. So in terms of the quality of the education and the ranking of the university, we are very proud to be ranked as one of the top 100 university globally and top 20 in the UK. And according to the most recent QS World University Rankings 2023, we are ranked number 91 globally and 14th in the UK. So there's no doubt that you are going to receive one of the best you are absolutely going to receive the kind of best quality of university education at the University of Birmingham. And also, if you have heard of the term of Russell Group, which includes the leading research universities in the UK, including Cambridge, including Oxford, and also the University of Birmingham is one of the founding members of the Russell Group, which is the leading of top universities in the UK. And in our past over 100 years history, we are very proud to be the home of 10 Nobel Prize winners, including 4 for medicine, 3 for chemistry, 2 for physics, and 1 for peace. So especially for students who are interested in studying a STEM subject, any science and engineering subjects, many of our schools and departments have produced Nobel Prize winners. We are also very proud to be the number 1 among all UK universities. First of all, Birmingham Business School is the number 1 or the oldest business school in the UK. So we have the longest history of training professionals in the business field. We're also the ever first UK university that incorporated a medical school. So our medical school is also the oldest one in the UK. And in the most recent data back in 2021, the University of Birmingham has also been ranked as number 1 most targeted by top graduate employers, which means if you would like to start your career after graduation in the UK, our graduates have been so welcomed and well received by the employers in the UK. And talking about our environment and campus, the University of Birmingham campus is one of the top 10 most beautiful campuses in the UK, which covers over 1 square kilometre of the green, quiet and safe campus only for our students. And more excitingly, we are also the one and only UK university which with a train station based on campus. So if you finish class, jump on the train from the university, it will only take 7 minutes from our campus to the very Birmingham city centre and only 30 minutes to the Birmingham International Airport, where you will find the direct flight from Birmingham to Istanbul. So location-wise, we are sitting right in the central England and such an enviable location. So these are the top 5 reasons of why the University of Birmingham. And here I'd like to pay special tribute to the 10 Nobel Prize winners among the University of Birmingham academics and alumni, as I just mentioned. And also, as you can see from this picture, when we talk about the Nobel Prize winners, we're not talking about some glorious history like 100 years ago. It's an ongoing process. We are always in the front line of the research, and the most recent Nobel Prize winners among our alumni and academics were only back in 2016 when we were very proud to have the physics prize winners and the chemistry prize winners who were both the University of Birmingham academics and alumni. So these are something for you to have a quick idea of what the University of Birmingham is. And I understand when you make this critical decision of studying in the UK, traveling all the way to a different country, you're not only going to study here, you're also going to live here for a year or longer time. You're going to love this place, especially the city, that you're going to spend some precious time of your life here. So how's the city like? As I just briefly mentioned, Birmingham is the second largest city in the UK with over 1 million population. So I know everyone knows about London, talks about London, but which is the capital and kind of largest city, but also can be the crowded and a bit more expensive one, whereas Birmingham is the second largest city in the UK with the very central location in the Midlands of England, which makes Birmingham such a hub of road and rail networks. We have the Grand Central train station at the very city centre of Birmingham. We also got the Birmingham International Airport, which, as I said, we have the direct flights between Birmingham and Istanbul. So it is very well located and very well connected, so that you can explore the other parts of the country during your study here, and of course find it very easy to go home and visit your families. Another interesting fact about the city of Birmingham is that Birmingham is also the youngest city in Europe. It does not refer to the history of the city, because we do have a very long history. It actually refers to the age of the population in the city. About 44% of the population here in the city of Birmingham is under 30 years old. So it's such a young city. And if you're worried about making friends here, you're worried about amazing social life, you can absolutely enjoy your life here and meet all this, like minds, make friends who are in your age from all different parts of the world here in the city of Birmingham. Birmingham is also the largest financial and creative district outside of London. We are the home of the HSBC UK headquarters. So lots of, exciting social life, amazing job opportunities, but at the same time, 30% cheaper in terms of the living cost than that in London. We are also home to the largest public library in Europe. And I think for all of these reasons, that explains why almost half of our graduates from the University of Birmingham choose to stay in Birmingham following their graduation to start their career and start their life here. And that also makes Birmingham such a multicultural city with a vast international community. That also means, as an international student from Turkey, when you travel away from home all the way to the UK, trying to, get settled down in a new country, you do not need to worry about feeling foreign in Birmingham, because we are such an international city. And as you can find in many other big cities in the world, in Birmingham, we also have, all the different facilities, including arts venues, shopping centres, amazing restaurants with all the different cuisines around the world, exciting nightlife, a range of live music and theatre venues, international sporting museums, gardens. All in all, you can absolutely enjoy your life in the modern city of Birmingham. Having said that, Birmingham is not, just a modern city without her own characters. On the other side of the city, as what you can see now on the screen, in the city of Birmingham, we actually got more miles of canals than that in Venice. So apart from the modern side of it, there's a canal running just through the city centre. And so that's why we also got the very British, very peace, quiet and beautiful canal side of the city, which I know many of our students would enjoy a lot during their leisure time. And many of the very famous, world famous brands are actually originated from Birmingham, including the Cadbury chocolate. It was started here in Birmingham and has, of course, developed into this world famous brand. But we still have the old factory side of Cadbury chocolate, and again, that attracts tourists to visit the Cadbury chocolate. And also the mini cars. It was also originated from Birmingham. The very first mini car in the world was produced here in Birmingham back in 1959. If you're a crazy football fan, then don't miss out the chance to watch a Premier League match during your time in the UK. And of course, in Birmingham, we're home to the Aston Villa club, and it will be so easy and convenient for you to get a ticket and enjoy a match during your time here. So there are, of course, lots and lots more exciting side of the city of Birmingham, which I can talk endlessly. But these are some of those kind of key facts about the city of Birmingham. It's modern, it's large, it's international, and it's home to many, many of our students and graduates. Now let's come back to talk about the University of Birmingham, what courses we offer, and the entry requirements. Here on the screen is a kind of drawn view of the center of our campus. At the very center of the campus, you can see here on the picture, stands the clock tower. We have the name for the clock tower. It's Old Joe, and it is the tallest freestanding clock tower in the world. Not even one of the tallest, it is the tallest. So we always say that for students at the University of Birmingham, you never need to be worried about getting lost on campus. Wherever you see the Old Joe, the clock tower, that's where the campus is. So here at the University of Birmingham, we have 5 colleges in total, including Arts and Law, Engineering and Physical Sciences, Life and Environmental Sciences, Medical and Dental Sciences, and Social Sciences. And within the 5 colleges, we have all the different schools, institutes, and departments, which in total covers almost all the different subjects and courses that you may be interested in studying. And we offer all these courses and programs from a foundation level up to undergraduate, master's, and PhD level of study. In terms of the academic entry requirements, for our students from Turkey, you're welcome to apply for either undergraduate or postgraduate or PhD level of study at the University of Birmingham. For undergraduate programs, if you are currently studying at your high school, and if you are studying any of those like A-levels or international baccalaureate or APs, any of those international curriculums, you can feel free to apply for the undergraduate programs based on the entry requirements that we published on the website. If you are only studying the Turkish high school diploma, don't worry, we do accept the Turkish high school diploma for direct entry into the university undergraduate programs without a foundation year required if you are studying at one of our approved high schools in Turkey. If you are, then we can consider you for the undergraduate programs based on your average score at year 12. So basically, we appreciate that students tend not to perform as well during your year 9, year 10, year 11. So don't worry, we won't consider this. We will, the entry requirements has been set based on the average scores at grade 12, and it depends on the entry requirements for different programs. The equivalent requirement has been demonstrated on the screen in a table ranging from 72% up to 88%. Again, it depends on the entry requirement of the specific course that you are applying for. If you have already completed your undergraduate degree in Turkey or any other countries and would like to apply for the master's program at the University of Birmingham, we would require a GPA of 3 out of 4 from a Turkish university as our standard entry requirements. If you are really close to GPA 3, for example, like 2.9, and however, you have performed very well in your subject, and you can still, I would still encourage you to apply for the program. And the academics of the program will review your transcript, review your performance, and make the decision for you. So that is the academic requirement. And of course, you will need to provide your English certificate when applying for the university, unless you have done your IB or A-levels or GCSEs in English. So it depends on, again, different courses and programs that you apply for. And we divide our programs into different bands. For most of our engineering or science subjects, we require IELTS 6 overall with minimum 5.5 in any skill. And for most of our kind of social sciences, like education, business programs, we require overall 6.5, and usually with minimum 6.0 in any skill. There will be exceptions for certain popular programs, such as business school. We require slightly higher in writing and speaking. If you're interested in studying law, then our requirement would be IELTS 7 with minimum 6.5. And for medicine students, you need to achieve IELTS 7 with minimum 7 in all skills. So again, these are our kind of generic division of the different bands of English requirements. You can always check the individual course page of the program you're interested in to find out the exact English requirement for your program. And talking about the tuition fees and the living cost, as I just mentioned, though Birmingham is the second largest city in the UK, we are not necessarily an expensive city. Actually, Birmingham, in terms of the house renting price, which is an important indicator of the living cost, the price or the living cost in Birmingham are almost 40% lower than that in London, and 13% lower than that in Edinburgh, and 5% lower than Manchester, and 3% lower than that in Nottingham. So that means you will enjoy all the benefits, all the convenient facilities, the enviable location that Birmingham, as a second largest city in the UK, can offer. But at the same time, you don't pay really the price for living in such a big city and enjoy all the convenience and benefits. And so we have been rated as top 5 most affordable city for students. Talking about our international tuition fees, again, we divide our programs into different bands, so it depends on which program or subject you're interested in. For band 1, the tuition fee is ranging between 21,000 to about 22 or 23,000. So that's for band 1, which includes most of our arts or kind of social sciences programs, which do not really require kind of additional facilities or equipment. For band 2 programs, the tuition fee ranges between 22 up to 26,000 per year. And for band 3, that includes those programs which require quite large number of additional facilities, lab works, and the tuition fee is ranging between 26 up to 29,000 per year. And for band 4, that is for medicine only, and the tuition fee for medicine students at undergraduate level is about 46,000 for your year 3 to year 4 and year 5. When we look at the living cost here, I give you the kind of estimated cost for the essential kind of essential living cost on a weekly basis. Again, it depends on whether you are going to stay at the university accommodation, or you plan to rent a private house or share a private house with your friends. So the living cost may vary. However, if you consider all the different costs like rent, bills, food, laundry, the living cost each week, here it refers to the essential living cost, ranging between about 170, 180 up to about 210, 220. So this is kind of the estimated essential living cost on a weekly basis. So in terms of annual living cost, we're talking about something between 8,000 to about 10,000 as your essential living cost. Again, these may vary depending on your lifestyle and how much you'd like to spend on food or clothes or all the other different stuff. But hopefully these will give you a clearer idea of what the cost will be if you are going to study in the UK and you're going to study in Birmingham, which is one of the most affordable student city in the UK. However, having said all this news about our tuition fee, about our living cost, I'd like to share the good news that here at the University of Birmingham, we also offer a wide range of scholarships for our international students, and for some are particularly for our students from Turkey. So here I listed some of our key scholarships for international students. At undergraduate level, we offer a dedicated Turkey Outstanding Achievement Scholarships for the undergraduate students joining in September 2023, and that is 2,500 for the first year of study. And the selection of this scholarship is based on your high school average score. So make sure you achieve as high scores as possible during your final year at high school, and that will give you much higher chance to win the Turkey Outstanding Achievement Scholarship. If you're applying for the law program at undergraduate level, you can also apply for the LLB scholarship, which is 3,000 every year. So for undergraduate students, it means 9,000 over the 3 years of time. If you are going to apply for one of the programs at the Engineering and the Physical Sciences College, such as computer science, electronic engineering, mechanical engineering, any of those programs, you are also eligible to be awarded 1,500 up to 3,000 for year one, and also continuous award every year if you meet the progression condition. And bear in mind that for this scholarship, you get it as a guaranteed and automatic award. You do not need to apply for it. So these are for undergraduate students. For masters, we also have something as automatic and guaranteed for our Turkey students. It's called the Global Masters Scholarship. So if you're applying for any master program outside of the business school, and of course get the offer, accept the offer by deadline, we offer the 2,000 automatic scholarship, which will be deducted from your tuition fee. If you're going to join one of the programs at the business school, don't worry, though you can't get the 2,000 automatic scholarship, you can apply for the PG scholarship for business school, and that is up to 40% of the tuition fee. And you can also apply for the full scholarship if you are coming from a very strong background. If you're joining one of the programs at the College of Art and Law, including law, music, literature, English, philosophy, and all sorts, you can apply for the College of Art and Law Master's Scholarship, which is up to 10,000 for your program, and that will be deducted from your tuition fee. It's almost a half scholarship that we're talking about here. So here are some of our key scholarships, and obviously I can't list all the facts and all the terms and conditions here on the screen, but if you are considering and if you're interested or would like to find out more details about any specific scholarship opportunities, please do feel free to ask the question, and I'm more than happy to provide further details. So I just briefly mentioned about business school, which offers huge and very appealing scholarship opportunities for postgraduate students. So I would like to talk just slightly more about the Birmingham Business School. As I mentioned at the very beginning, if you still remember, about the business school, Birmingham Business School was established back in 1902, so was the oldest and first business school ever established in the UK. And we are also one of the very prestigious Triple Crown accreditation business school. Only 1% of the business schools in the world have gained the triple accreditation, which represents kind of the most recognized business schools. And our business school is one of that. And we work very, very closely with the top employers in the UK and in the world, who will host different career fairs, skill sessions, workshops, presentations for our students, which will boost your career opportunities after you finish your study with us. So if you are interested in doing a master's degree in business, or if you're actually, have been working now, but would like to come to the UK, do a master's degree, and then perhaps, get a job opportunity in the UK, then business school postgraduate programs would be an option for you. Here on the screen, I listed all our postgraduate programs we offer at the Birmingham Business School. So mainly five big subjects, including accounting and finance, economics, marketing, management, and also interdisciplinary subjects. Here also, I underlined those programs which we can accept applicants from any subject background. It means, like, if I studied, for example, engineering, if I studied history, if I studied all the different subjects at your undergraduate level, and now you would like to shift your direction and move to the business field, you do not need to worry about your background. If you apply for any of those underlined programs here, such as marketing, such as management, such as human resources management, international business, etc., you can go ahead and feel free to apply for it. And you do not need to have a specific, business subject background from your bachelor's degree. However, if you are applying for anything else like economics, like finance, then we do require very relevant background from your bachelor's degree. And as said, all applicants for the business school MSc programs, you are going to be considered for the business school MSc scholarships. Basically, when you apply for the program and after you get the offer, you will also receive an email from the school to invite you to apply for the scholarship. And for the business school programs, the standard scholarship is up to 40% of the tuition fee. If you're interested in apply for the Dean's Responsible Business Scholarships, then you can be considered for either half or full scholarship for your postgraduate study in our business school. And another good news is you do not need to wait until like June, July, August to find out whether you get the scholarship. We review the scholarship application and announce the results on a rolling basis with the stages that I put here on the table on the screen, which means once you get the offer, please do submit your scholarship application, and you will find out whether you get the scholarship or not very quickly, so that you can make a decision much earlier instead of waiting till the summertime, and that will be a bit too late. So these are our, courses, subjects, entry requirements, and also the scholarship opportunities at the University of Birmingham. Again, don't have time to cover all our schools, all our amazing subjects, but feel free to ask any questions if you would like to find out more information. Now let's talk about your experience. So, as I mentioned at the very beginning, we are proud of our beautiful campus. It is such a safe, friendly, and beautiful award-winning campus in the second largest city in the UK. And I got the question a lot, like, where's your campus? Are you in the city or not? The answer is yes and no. So here on the screen, you will find out kind of where we are and how close we are to the city centre. So we have our dedicated, vast campus, which provides the safe and beautiful environment for our students. But at the same time, we are so close to the city centre. Like I said, we have the train station on campus, which will only takes you 7 minutes to travel from the campus to the city centre. If you're from large cities like Istanbul, like Ankara, literally it means kind of one stop of a metro and that's it. If you take a bus, it will take you only 10 minutes from our campus to the city centre. So I would say for our students at the University of Birmingham, you can have a very balanced experience of a beautiful, quiet, safe campus with everything in a walking distance, and also a vibrant, exciting city life literally at your doorstep in 10 minutes distance. And within the campus, we have the university train station, as I mentioned a few times, and we also have our very own art gallery, museum, concert hall, a beautiful lake, and a beautiful garden, all within the campus as part of the university. And of course, everything you would need, like banks, shops, cafe, grocery store, hair salon, bookstore, restaurants, medical centre, all of these are also on our campus. So especially during like the busy exam time, if you don't have time to travel out to get groceries or get your hair done, everything is available and ready here on campus. Here are a few quick photos of our beautiful campus. As I have mentioned, you may have found out, this on the top right is our university train station, and here on the left, that's the university concert hall, where if you're a music fan, then absolutely make sure you enjoy some good time there, and our glorious new library at the campus centre. If you're a sport lover, we have our dedicated new sports centre, which was opened just back in 2017, providing a good variety of sports options for you to choose and join, from beginners to a high level competitors involvement. And we also have fitness classes available through each day, including like yoga, spin, dance, and then many other kinds of sports. In terms of the accommodation, which I know is another big issue when you are considering to move to another country, at the University of Birmingham, we have our own university accommodations. We have 3 university villages or kind of accommodation sites, and also work with a range of partner accommodations. Altogether, we offer over 7,000 accommodation rooms, and All of these rooms are for single occupancy, which means you do not have a roommate. You have your own room, and 70% of the rooms are en suite, which means you will also have your own toilet, your own shower or bathroom within your room. All of these university accommodations are within 2 kilometers of the campus, so maximum 15 to 20 minutes walking distance. And in most cases, it's only like 5 to 10 minutes of walking distance from the accommodation to your teaching building. We have the accommodation guarantee plan or scheme for first year international students, either at undergraduate or postgrad level. If you're coming to the university for the first time, for the first year, we have the guarantee scheme that you will surely get a room if you apply before the certain deadline. And also all of the accommodation halls and everything on campus, we have the 24 hours, 7 days a week security and support available for our students. And how much does it cost if you stay at university accommodation? Here again on the screen, I shared the table of the prices of our accommodations. Again, it depends on different type of the room you choose and different kind of catering plans you choose, either self-catered or you can join the meal plan of the university. So the price per week for this, for 2022-23 ranges between only £91 per week, including all bills, up to about 250, 280 per week if you are applying for the largest kind of studio type of the accommodation room. So again, it depends on your lifestyle, it depends on the type of the room that you choose to stay. But the cheaper options only starts from like £90, and the kind of average price is about 150, 160, 70 per week for a standard kind of accommodation room at the University of Birmingham. And when it comes to the time of applying for accommodation, we have the virtual tours available on the website. So you are not making a blind decision. You can always go on the university website, have a virtual tour to check out the facilities, the environment of the room that you may apply for. And I understand for some of our students, you may come over to the UK with your families, so you're not coming all by yourself. And though for university, we do not own or provide our own accommodation for families, here I provide the different options that you can consider if you're coming over with your families. There's an organization called Birmingham International Student Homes, which is specialized in providing accommodation for international students with their families, and their accommodation is only within 5 minutes walking to our campus. So I would highly recommend you to consider that and check out their options if you're coming over with your families. And apart from that, obviously, there are 3 kind of very widely or popular platforms in the UK where you can check out any available houses or rental rooms, including Rightmove or Zoopla or Spare Room. These are kind of the recommended platforms that you can use to find out different options. Okay, I kind of feel that we've already got quite a few questions and I kind of ran out of time. So I'll quickly talk about our career support and well-being, because I know when you make this decision of, moving all the way to a different country, do your study, it never ends with a degree itself. You always want to, of course, have a future after you finish your study here at the University of Birmingham. Here at the University of Birmingham, as I mentioned, we've been ranked, or our graduates have been ranked as #1 most targeted graduates by the employers in the UK. So our graduates are very, very popular in the job markets in the UK. And that is because we try our best, really do our best to prepare our students during your time here at the university. So we have the dedicated careers team in every single college. and each of the team will do their own career events, fairs, skill workshops, and dedicated events for your subject area. And we also have the career consultants, career advisors, employability advisors, internship officers, whom that you can make one-to-one appointments with them and just talk with them, ask any questions you may have. They can do mock interviews with you, they can check your CV and really hold your hands to guide you through this process. We also have all the different kinds of resources available. If you use LinkedIn, you may know LinkedIn got to their kind of online learning resources platform called LinkedIn Learning. As a University of Birmingham student, you have free access to all resources, all classes and courses on LinkedIn Learning for free. And we also have our Careers Network podcast called Career Talk. Check out your Apple podcast or Spotify, you will find out our program. And on this podcast, we interview our graduates, especially international graduates who got a job either in the UK or in their home country, and they will come back and talk about their experience and how they started from a Birmingham degree and how they got their career started after graduation. So with these career talks, with this experience sharing, we do hope that you will also find your kind of role model and find the path to leading to your successful career. If you're considering to work in the UK during your study, your visa will allow you to work up to 20 hours per week during your term time and full time during the holiday periods. And at the University of Birmingham, we work with the dedicated organization called WorkLink. And this is the platform where you can find all different kinds of part-time job opportunities, either within the university, like, different university departments. Sometimes we recruit part-time workers from our students, or part-time job opportunities in the city of Birmingham, or some long distance or online work opportunities. So WorkLink is the dedicated kind of job platform or part-time job platform for our students. In terms of well-being, as I said, we have the 24-hour security team on campus. We also have our dedicated shuttle bus service, which is free for our students. For most of the students who are staying in Selly Oak, which is the small town very close to our campus, and many of our students are staying in that town, we have the free shuttle bus to bring our students from campus and drop you safely to your accommodation or to your rented private house outside of the campus. That's all from me today. Again, I know you may have all the other different questions, or you may want to find out more information. I will take the remaining time to answer as many questions as possible. If you still have any further questions or find out any more information, please do feel free to contact me directly. Here is my email address. We also have monthly live chat with our international students. If you scan the QR code and register for our live chats, you will hear from us and you will get the invitation for our next international students live chat events. And of course, feel free to follow us on social medias. You will find all the amazing sharings, campus photos, and the sharings from our current students about their life here in Birmingham. Thank you very much, everyone. And that's all I want to share. I can see that the SAUK Turkey team has already shared quite a few questions. So I will then have a look at the questions and go through them. The first question is about what are the accommodation opportunities and the fee. I hope you have already seen my slides, but let me just go back to the slide. So you can choose different room types from shared bathroom, kitchen, and suite, and all studios or apartments. And here are the example, here are the fees for 2022 and 23. The fees may change, of course, for 23 or 24 going forward. But again, like I said, Birmingham is one of the most affordable student city in the UK. Second question. Yes, sorry.
Yes, sorry. I'm very sorry. Thank you, Anne. Well, it was very clean and detailed presentation. The information you provided was very clear. If you prefer, I think if I read the questions for you, it will be better for you because I want to help you about this subject. And
that would be lovely. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'm check the questions, and I will go on to ask from second question. Can I study in Dubai for 1 year after starting undergraduate education in the UK, for example, in the second year?
Thank you very much, and thank you for the question. We have the Dubai campus. I'm very glad that you asked this question. We have the Dubai campus, which was opened back in 2018. And over the years, we have been welcoming our students study in Dubai to come to the UK campus for their second year. And as far as I'm aware, we have also started the student mobility scheme from the UK campus to the Dubai campus, so kind of the other way around for our UK campus students. So to answer your question, the answer is yes, I believe, but it just started, so I can't give you the kind of 100% confirmed answer, but this is the scheme that the university is working on, and it is expanding on an ongoing basis. So I'm pretty sure that the opportunity is there, but whether it's definitely for the second year and whether you have to meet any requirement to go for this opportunity, for these details we will have to confirm very soon, and of course publish on our website.
Thank you. I'm going on from third question. And can I stay on campus during my undergraduate education? Does your university guarantee accommodation, especially for the first year?
Thank you. And again, very good question, which I hope I have answered this question during my presentation. We have the International Students Accommodation Guarantee Scheme, especially for the first year students. As long as once you receive your offer, once you receive the accommodation application invitation email from us, make sure that you apply for the accommodation ASAP. But we always, have the guarantee scheme for our first year undergraduate students. And as I mentioned, we have the university-owned accommodations on campus. So you are, yes, staying on campus or very, very close to the campus during your study.
Thank you. I'm going on. Sorry. Can I have a different experience with internship or summer school options at your Dubai campus during the holidays while I am studying for a master's degree?
That's, again, very good question, and I'm so glad to see the questions about our Dubai campus. So the answer is, again, yes, but it depends on the different programs that you are studying. For some of our programs, which I'm pretty sure for some of our programs, as part of your curriculum, we have already built in a kind of study trip or kind of summer school time at our Dubai campus or in a different country overseas. And that is already kind of part of your curriculum that every student are encouraged to take the opportunity. And I'm aware that more of our programs master's degree programs are incorporating similar type of overseas study trip, or like things like a week in Dubai kind of summer school options within the curriculum? So the answer is yes, and it's already happening. It's already there for many of our programs at master's level, and more of those programs are doing so, and so the opportunities are expanding. So I do hope, I mean, like when you apply, if you are particularly interested in taking some time at our Dubai campus, you can always check back on the course page or drop me an email to find out the details.
Thank you. I'm going on. Sorry. I live in Turkey and I am planning a master's degree in the UK. I have a girlfriend and we have been together for a long time. Nice. But we don't live in the same house. We only have pictures and video as proof. That way, can my girlfriend come with me as a dependent? Nice question.
That's a very sweet question, I'd say. That's a very sweet question. Well, and thank you. So, well, I would say, of course, because it comes to visa, it comes to immigration. I would highly recommend you to absolutely, consult any immigration, professional immigration advisors for more details. But as far as I'm aware, if your girlfriend would like to apply for a dependent visa, then you do need to be either married or provide the proof of being civil partners for at least 2 years. And in terms of the proof of civil partners, it means, like bills with the name of both of you for the same address, to prove that you've been living together for at least 2 years. And because you mentioned that you don't really live in the same house, don't really have the same address, based on my experience and understanding, I tend to think it will be hard for your girlfriend to get a dependent visa, because obviously you might not have sufficient evidence to prove your partnership, kind of civil partner relationship. However, having said all this, I highly recommend you to, of course, talk with any immigration advisors who will be more professional to review the documents you have so far and provide additional information. But at least I'd say if your girlfriend would like to come with you to the UK, they can come with a tourism or like family visiting visa, which will allow them to kind of come to the UK, stay with you for a shorter period of time, and then of course if she then decides to make other further applications or other move, you can then decide and plan together.
Thank you. I think it was very important questions, many of our students. Thank you so much. I'm going on, sorry. After paying the deposit for the master's education, is it necessary to pay the remaining tuition fee, or is there an option to pay in installments?
Thank you. That's, again, a very, very good question. And the answer is no, you don't have to. So basically, from all of our master's program, after you receive the offer, we will require you to go to the university application system, accept the offer, and also pay 2,000 deposit to secure your place before the deadline clarified on your offer letter. So that's the deposit. And in terms of the remaining of the tuition fee, you do not need to, of course, if you would like to pay for it, it's absolutely fine. You can transfer the tuition fee to the university account, but the you can absolutely choose to pay in installments. So basically, you will receive an invoice of the tuition fee from the university finance, which clarifies how much you have paid. Usually it's the deposit, 2,000, and how much remaining tuition fee you need to pay with the deadlines. The first deadline is usually in like mid to late October, and by the first deadline, you're usually required to pay a certain amount of the tuition fee. And after that, if you would like to set up an installment payment plan, that's absolutely fine. The only thing you need to bear in mind is that the installment plan can only be set up with a UK bank account. So for our international students, you may not be able to get the UK bank account set up before the first payment deadline. So your first bulk payment of tuition fee may need to be, transferred via international transfer or whatsoever. And once you get the UK bank account, you can feel free to then set up installments for the remaining tuition fee. But no rush to pay for it like before you start or whatsoever. You will receive the invoice from us, and then you can decide whatever the best way for you to make the payment.
Thank you. I'm going on. I am planning a master's degree. Can I work as an assistant to any professor at your university while doing a master's degree? I believe that it will be very supportive for my PhD education after my postgraduate education.
Thank you. And again, very, very glad to see this question, because it must be from a very, very, highly driven, highly motivated student. The answer is, well, I would say yes and no, because as I have shared today, University of Birmingham, we are a global top 100 research-led university. So we are, for most of our postgraduate programs, we have a very, very strong kind of research focus in your curriculum, which means in most cases you will spend lots of time either in the lab or working independently or jointly in a team on certain research projects supervised by our academics. So in this case, it means you will have lots of research experience either independently or work as a group, and our academics will always be there to support you and to supervise your work. And all of this will be important and beneficial for your PhD level of application or your PhD education. And in terms of kind of like assistant to any specific academic, it really depends. As I said, as part of your program, you may work in certain research projects, and you are going to be working with the professors, with the academics, not necessarily as an assistant, but you are joining this research project. You contribute your own parts, and of course you will be scored based on your contribution to the project. So you're not really an assistant, you are part of this research group, and of course enhance your research experience. But in certain occasions, of course, if any of the academics do require even additional assistance or additional work from volunteered students, they may then share the opportunity with the current students and ask for any volunteers or additional work. Then you can always go for these opportunities. But basically, in a nutshell, you will have lots of chances to engage in research during your PG education at the University of Birmingham. And as our own PG students, you can always talk openly with the academic about applying for PhD, and they're always there to help you.
Thank you. I'm going on. I live in Turkey but have an Australian passport. If I plan an undergraduate education at your university, is there an additional discount?
Thank you for the question, and unfortunately the answer is no. So basically for tuition fee, we classify our students into home students, which means, of course, UK students, and all the international students, including students from Turkey, from Australia, and from all over the world. And the same international tuition fee will apply to all international students.
Thank you, Van. I'm going on. And I think last question. If I have a scholarship from your university, will it be valid every year during my undergraduate education, or do you offer scholarships only for the first year?
Thank you. That is a very, very good question. And it depends on the type of scholarship that you are awarded. So we have some scholarships which is for first year only. For example, the Turkey Outstanding Scholarship, the 2,500 for your first year, and that's it. But we also have scholarships which is renewable or continuous every year. For example, if you are applying for the computer science program, and you can get either 3,000 or 1,500 for your first year based on your high school performance, based on the academic results when you apply. That's for your first year. And if you be a very good student and achieve the required progression score, you can get the 1,500 for your year 2 and then for your year 3. So that's kind of continuous on an annual basis. Also, as I said, for example, if for our law students, if you get the law scholarship, which is 3,000 for the first year, and again, if you meet the progression requirement, it's 3,000 for your year 2, and then for your year 3. So altogether 9,000 throughout your 3 years of study. So it depends on what scholarship that you are going to get. So if you are interested in a particular program or a particular scholarship that which you would like to find out the details about, the value or terms and conditions, feel free to drop me an email and I'm more than happy to help.
Thank you. I think you have answered all the questions, Van. And also, I think all questions were very important, and your answers were very important for us, very useful. Now, with your permission, I will make a very short speak in Turkish to our students, and then we will end the webinar together after we say goodbye. Okay, just 2 minutes, please. Thank you. Evet, herkese çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Universty Birmingham'da eğitim ve Birmingham şehrinde yaşama dair temsilcimiz Bayan Wen çok güzel bilgiler aktardı. Umuyoruz ki hepinizin birçok sorusunu cevaplamış olduk bu webinarla. Devam eden süreçte sorularınız olursa eğitim planlamanızla alakalı olarak SIUK'ye ulaşmanız yeterli olacak. Uzman danışman kadromuzla, akademik eğitim yolculuğunuzda sizlere memnuniyetle destek veriyor olacağız. Ayrıca Bayan Wen'in de ilettiği üzere direkt iletişim bilgilerini aktardı. Herkesin not aldığını düşünüyorum. Direkt kendisiyle de irtibata geçebilirsiniz. Üniversitemiz ya da bizim tarafımızdan memnuniyetle sizlere destek veriyor olacağız. Şimdi ben ile beraber sizlere iyi akşamlar temennimizi iletiyor. Sonrasında da webinarımızı sonlandırıyor olacağız. Herkese katılımı için tekrar teşekkür ediyoruz. Biz buradayız ve ihtiyaç halinde sizlere destek vermek üzere bekliyoruz. Yes, Van, thank you so much. It was very useful and very clear presentation. Thank you so much. And we can say goodbye to our students, then we will end of our webinar.
Thank you very much again to you and the SIUK Turkey team, and for everyone who have joined us today. And I wish you all the best for your application. And again, if studying in the UK is one of your New Year wishes in 2023, I wish you all the best and your dream come true. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everybody.